Okay, here we are back live again. Everything is back and up and working. Just there was absolutely nothing wrong. Just restarted computer, restarted OBS, and there it was. Everything pops up working a-okay. It's fucking OBS. It really is a piece of shit. There was nothing on my Connect. Like I admit when I fuck up, but I literally did not fuck up. It's just OBS just randomly crashes out on its settings. I don't just does it. It's just not a stable program. Remember that one time I had that weird echo thing going on? Oh look, it's Logical Raptors fanatic. What's up, Legend Goosey? Yeah, you're hearing the news. The former NBA players. Yeah, I was talking about it on my previous stream. I just ended a stream it was a half-hour stream until things fucked up. And yeah, I just played both video clips of Royce White and Enos Cantor declaring for the draft. It's like, what are you doing, Kawhi Leonard? Why are you going to the Raptors for? You should be entering the WNBA draft instead. Okay, let's restart this. So yeah, Dejanay Carrington's having a fucking game. She's come out of nowhere with her Caitlin Clark hatred. It's the only time she actually tries to play. Oh, is she going at it with Dejanay? I missed it. Let me guess, Dejanay's playing dirty again? Yeah, fuck her. She's scum of the earth. Alright, let's get into the game again. Yeah, and I finally get back to the game, and Caitlin's out right now, and Kelsey Mitchell's flipping the ball around. Continue job, yes. Oh, Timpson, I don't know about that. What are you doing? Oh, if good news for the Raptors. If the Clippers don't, what do they do? If they don't fulfill. I don't know what it is. If they don't fulfill something, then the deal fucking ends, and Raptors will get, and Kawhi will enter free agency, and Raptors will get all their picks back. Yeah, if the Clippers fuck this up, then Kawhi will just go in as a free agent, and Raptors will get him for like nothing. But yeah, so stupid bringing him back. Like I can't take this organization seriously anymore. Bring him back, fuck Kawhi, a guy that fucked over LA. So we're gonna bring this. He hates the city. He doesn't get. He's just here to take advantage of you. Kawhi couldn't give two shits about Toronto. So dumb. They're not like the previous team where they were like one player away from being a championship contender. They're like a team full of bums. What's Kawhi Leonard going to do? A guy that's not even going to play a full season. He just sits out and fakes an injury and fucks the team. Like, you're just going to bring this con man over. Well, the Raptors winning a championship was bittersweet because we had to bring this asshole over and pretty much hates the city. Beating a Golden State team without like one of their best players. I mean, I'm sure Kawhi's still better than some of the bums they have on the Raptors now. But I mean, like again, this guy's never going to play. He's just going to sit in street clothes the whole season. It's Kawhi. Does he ever play basketball? I think last year was like his best. He did actually play a little bit of basketball last year, but he's not gonna repeat that. He's gonna be in street clothes all season. Stupid move. Did Dejounte get ejected? I missed it. Was that what happened earlier? Like when Sophie took those fragrance, was that an ejection or did it just happen? You know, I'm not paying attention to everything. Did it just happen? No? Let's back it up. Let's see if I can back it up. Did it just happen or was it when I just went live? Is she in there now? Okay, no, it happened while I was getting set up, so I missed it. That's good. She got ejected. She shouldn't even be allowed to play in the league. She got dangerous fingernails. Freddy Krueger, Dejounte, Freddy Krueger, spicy mustard Carrington. She's a plague to the society. You see that video where she's look up the video where Dejounte's confronts a Uber driver, and she's like such a fucking piece of shit. Like she shouldn't be allowed in public. Dejounte Karen, spicy mustard Carrington's just like she should be banned from society. But she's a protected species, so that's not going to happen. But yeah, complete piece of fucking trash. Someone you don't want walking around. Is Kawhi the guy who wouldn't take the vax? No, no, that's Kyrie. That's Kyrie Irving. He's the guy, you know, he played with LeBron and yeah, he just refused to take the vax. At least Stephen A had the guts. At least Stephen A had the balls to apologize to Kyrie and Aaron Rodgers and everything. But crying about him not taking the vax when, yeah, the whole Fauci thing's been blown out of the air. And gee, what a surprise. We were right the whole time. Duh. Well, no shit. We're always right. We're always spot on with these things. We knew Dr. Fauci was a fucking fraud. Anyone who isn't a retard knows this. My God, he was so hypocritical throughout the whole thing. Oh, we don't need to wear masks. That's ridiculous. Masks aren't going to do anything. And then him backtracking and saying we need to double mask. Like, we knew he was a con man. Anyone who wasn't a retard, who wasn't biased, knew. We don't know where this COVID came from. There's a lab called the Wuhan virus. You're associated with it. You're a fucking fraud. Yep, and Joe Biden basically handed him the keys. Joe Biden handed Fauci the keys to all rules and logic, and my God. This is too hard to multitask. I got the chat. I'm going to focus on the chat. That's why I'm not spraying. Chat, I got fucking game. Then I got this basketball game. There's just way too many things. Clark's got the basketball right now. I can't look away. And Monique Billings being a fucking bum. Man, this team's just sucks around Caitlyn. It's so bad. Oh yeah, Sheldon. Oh yeah, I forgot. Chicago was built to be the Caitlin Clark assassination team. They got fucking Freddy Krueger, Spicy Mustard Carrington, and they got fucking JC Sheldon, who got in the scrap with Sophie last game. That's right. Yeah, I don't think Indiana's played Chicago yet, have they? This might be the first. This might be the first time we've even played them this year. Oh, are you not in the game? Yeah, I'm not even playing anyways, but guess you have to make a room code before you can even invite. I don't know what's going on with Caitlin's free throw shooting. You in Boston? Shoot! Oh, okay. I thought it was less time on the shot clock. Oh shit, this is loud. I need another drink. I'm fucking thirsty. One sec. Right. Yeah, it's basketball time, so yes, this is Mountain Dew number 2. Hell yeah, Angel says bowling alleys are cool. You like them? I'm not a bowler. I don't enjoy bowling, personally. It's not my thing. I'd rather be in the arcade at the bowling alley. But yeah, you can bowl. It's good this thing does reset. Oh, after you take a couple shots, too. Okay. Stop. Yeah, almost had a grab a gutter ball. It's done. Oh, got all but one. Oh. Anyways, sure you can do it with the long sprayer would be better. Do it with this one. There you go. You should get a pretty good shot shooting into that one. Let's go, Kelsey Mitchell open for three. Can't hit. Fuck. Still tied up. 31-31. Oh, Timpson, come on. You gotta finish this. Yeah, I'll have to see the highlights later. Everyone will be talking about it. With Spicy Mustard Carrington getting ejected. That didn't take long. Everyone's going to be extra mad at Sophie now. It's like, oh, great, thanks to you. Now we have men. Now we have former NBA players pretending to be trans. Way to shove it in their faces. Still need more players doing this. They want men. They want men in the league. Oh, they'll get some men in the league. They're coming for your money. They're coming to take your spot, you fucking idiots. Now we can maybe, now the Fever can draft Enos Cantor, or better yet, Royce White, and someone who can finally catch Caitlin Clark's passes. Caitlin would get an insane amount of assists. We wouldn't have to worry about the missed layups this board. There's an old account, Beef Curtain 69. Yeah, Caitlin is definitely getting more fouls now than she was in her rookie year. Oh yeah, college sports? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. With me being in Canada and Toronto, like we don't have any schools to cheer for. Like, I totally get why people follow college sports. You root for your local team or whatever's close to you or whatever's. You might have a friend or a relative that goes to that school. Like, there's reasons to have a team in college sports, but in Canada, it's a little more niche here because we don't have a team to get behind. Since there's no Canadian teams, so it's harder for us to get into. It's televised here, like all the big games. Like we get the broadcast network, so we still get it all on a. You can still watch it, and yeah, betting is still big. Like the bars, our local bars, promote March Madness and they have brackets and stuff for people. But it's actually getting less common. I'm not seeing many sports bars that even give a shit anymore. Like really. But it is out there. There are like little brackets. Depends on the crowd or whatever. But. Yeah, we have our own college sports here in Canada, but we don't make a huge deal out of it. So me, naturally, I just never gravitated towards college, and I only watch pro sports. So I'd say with NFL, yeah, basketball. It like I didn't start watching Caitlin Clark until she was on the Fever. But of course, I'm aware of what she did in college, but yeah, I'm just not into college sports. And it's not getting any better, right? Like, I don't like this transfer portal. I think that takes what makes the college sports fun. There we go. As soon as Clark gets back in the lineup. As soon as Clark and Kelsey Mitchell are in the same lineup. still, I'm going no. I'm not using the triple beam. Yeah, just another turnover, Aaliyah Boston. Just not an Aaliyah Boston fan. Like, she's mid, where she should be a lot better. Oh, banked it. It's fucking Caitlin Clark from the parking lots. Banked one in. She way overshot it, but it banked it. She didn't even like that shot. She's like, she way overshot it, but it banked in. She was like, ugh. It's not exactly what I was going for, but I'll take it. Yeah, Caitlin's got some of the funniest responses when she hits those shots. Yeah, the portal and stuff. So yeah, so it's another reason why I never got into college sports as well. It's not getting any better. John Key's like, who shit all over the alleys? Yeah, sometimes we wonder like how these places get this filthy. There's sort of a story in this game. I think in the last game, like a volcano erupted, so everything's covered in soot. I don't know. There's like a story on why everything's so dirty. In Canada, college sports is really just for college kids. Yeah. Unless I'm mistaken, and then there is like, but there's never any coverage. I mean, I've had cable TV for the longest time. It's never covered, ever. Any sports bar you go into, no one gives a shit. Like, the normal person, they don't even know who the Marauders are, the McMaster Marauders. No one knows who they are. Yeah, like, it's nothing in Canada. So, since we don't even care about our own college sports, so, why would we care about anyone else's? Yeah, we just don't give a shit here. It's professional sports or nothing. It's just the way it goes here. But you guys just love your... God, you guys even take high school stuff seriously. Like, it's insane. Like us Canadians, we look at Americans like, how do you find the time to... Like, God, college sports, that's another thing added to the list of sports to watch. There's so much things. Because here it's hockey. In Canada it's primarily hockey here, so that's not played in schools. So that has something to do with it. Yeah, Canada loves hockey so much. So that's not played in schools. But there are schools in the U.S. Like, when you get scholarships in Canada, it's for the U.S. You don't get scholarships to play for a Canadian. So yeah, if you're looking for a scholarship to play hockey, you're going down to the States. Because they don't have it here in Canada. It's like all Canadian hockey players have to go down to the States to play. As they're getting ready to go into the pros. Nice. Kelsey Mitchell's been passing the ball a lot more. It's also a reason why they've been succeeding. She's playing a little less hero ball. And she's making the smart pass now. Kelsey Mitchell's hero ball. It's one of the reasons why I just, oh, I was getting so frustrated watching this team. But now I don't have that feeling anymore. Now I'm back to liking Kelsey Mitchell again. The only time I like Kelsey Mitchell playing hero ball is when Caitlin Clark is shooting like absolute dog shit. Then fine, Kelsey, we'll put it in your hands. But yeah, hasn't been the case. But luckily that was one of those games yesterday. I missed it. Caitlin was shooting like dog shit. Oh, there's the gnome. I found the gnome. Hanging out in the kitchen. I don't have you a clean seat to sit on yet. The gnome can go in here with the bowling balls. Oh. Here's a gnome for you. Here's the gnome. Yeah, Clark's getting to the free throw line. At first I thought she wasn't going to get to the free throw line the way they were calling it, but then I guess the refs got the signal. Yep, anyone who's against Cantor or Royce White, whoever's against that's a transphobic bigot. What are all the buzzwords that the left like to say? That you're a transphobe and a bigot. Good job, Sophie. Oh, that was Lexi. Fun. Not used to Lexi Hall getting a basket. Canadians have the CHL Minor Hockey League. It's or the OHL, whatever it is. But yeah, you're playing in the States first before you're drafted onto that team. You're fulfilling your scholarship in the States before you're put on the farm team. Yeah, that's the only way you're getting a scholarship for hockey. Is coming from the States. And yeah, you have to be the right size. To be in hockey, you have to be like the minimum, like 6'3" or something. Like, Alright, well, giving up 42 to Chicago is kind of embarrassing, but 53 is a good number to put up. Kayla Timpson playing an okay game. I have to see what this. Kelsey Mitchell's playing like with a flu or something. know, she's like sick or something. I'll have to see the highlights later. Yeah, losing Dijane. Yeah, she was the only one playing with True. She's got to put on her Superman cape to play against the team she's ridiculously jealous of. Because she's such a scumbag. She's such a horrible piece of shit. Like, something like that's the only thing that encourages her to play well. Like, it has to take, like, her jealousy and racism to actually play well. Because she's just such a human piece of shit. But she's got, I guess she got a little too, that's all that crazy liberals, leftists know how to do is kick and scream. Especially when they get owned. Like how they're getting owned right now by Cantor and whites. And now they're just kicking and screaming. Because they know that their hypocrisy's showing and their insanity's showing, so instead of being rational human beings saying, you know what, you're right, we blew this out of proportion. No, they're going to kick and scream. They're not going to be rational human beings. That's out of the question. That's not what the mainstream media taught them. It's to be stubborn and try to get their way and play victimhood. They can't even call these guys racist because they're black. That goes against their own... They're not allowed to call black people racist. So they gotta go kicking and screaming. Oh no, a black guy just made us look stupid. Ah. Alright, victim card. Alright, incoming victim card. That will be the next thing. He's asking what the hell happened to rap music? Dude, rap music died like 25 years ago. Rap music doesn't even exist anymore. You still get tiring mixtapes coming out from Drake and that other loser rapper, Kendrick Lamar. That guy sucks. If you like Kendrick Lamar, you're lame. He sucks. I just want to slap him. He's like this little... Like, even Eazy-E with his jerry curls and his high-pitched voice is, like, way more intimidating than this guy. The little Eazy-E was... I just hate all rap. Oh, yeah, rap's been dead for goddamn decades. It died, like, what, 2005, 6? Yeah, Eazy-E was like, yeah, I don't even know how real Kendrick is. He doesn't look real. You know, Eazy-E was like, Eazy-E was pretty crazy. The most notorious interview is like, I think like Drake and like, I don't know who it was, MC Ren or someone. Not Drake, or Dre and MC Ren are like being interviewed and then out of nowhere, like Eazy-E's like on the run from something. He's just like busting through him and like, looked like he was on a Grand Theft Auto mission or something. He just like runs past him, like hops a fence, and like he's like, oh, there goes Easy. Everyone's commenting, it's like Easy's currently on a Grand Theft Auto mission. It is funny. Yeah, he's the original gangster, damn right. I mean, Ice Cube wrote Boys in the Hood, but. I like Easy Does It more than Boys in the Hood. point should have learned by now. Easy does it. I found that album not too long ago. Easy does it. I love that album. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Dre, give me a funky ass bass line. I just love that line. Yeah, like we had cool rappers back in the day. Look at these fuckers now, like dorks. They're taking them seriously. The 187 album. Yeah, it's got a. I like that other single too. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that. It's not really classified as an Eazy-E album. It's like I don't know what they call it. Oh, Any Last Words. That was the other single on there. Of course, there was Real Motherfucking Cheese. But yeah, the other songs get on there too. But it's only like 8 tracks, and it's not actually considered an album. It's not a mixtape, but it's something else. I don't know what they classify it as. Yeah, I think they're only like 8 tracks. I used to have Straight Outta Motherfucking Compton. That was basically the album he recorded before he died. He had it like basically finished before he died. I had that album as a kid. I don't have it anymore. I fucked it up. It's considered an EP, yeah. It's like between a mixtape and an album. Yeah, it's considered an EP. It's not considered an album. It's not like fully. It's not. I don't know. It has something to do with the producing, whether it's on his label or not, or if it's maybe a certain amount of tracks. I don't think there's that many tracks. I think there's only like 8. So they don't consider it like an album. But I know it basically is, so I agree with you. It shouldn't just be considered one. But for whatever reason on Wikipedia, it's not. And I never seen that in record stores. Yeah, Ice Cube started writing this stuff. I'm not a big fan of Ice Cube. I owned a couple of his albums, but like his flow is like always the same, and it's so basic. Like Ice Cube kind of got better as by the time War and Peace. I think he probably wasn't even writing his own shit at that point. That's probably why he was better. But his rhymes are very basic. His flow is very basic. You know, there's not much flow to it. It's just very basic. Oh, you know what I mean if you listen to like Ice Cube's first 3 albums. It's the same flow. It's the same basic. What's his name? Ari Spears. He always keeps saying like how Ice Cube's a terrible rapper and stuff. It's like I think it's funny because I kind of agree with him. Like, yeah, Ice Cube's not a very good rapper. Like you compare him to like Biggie and Tupac and like Big Pun or anyone who's like considered a legend. It's like get the fuck out. Like Ice Cube, just shit compared to them. But Ice Cube's a goddamn pioneer, though, so you can't take that away from him. He's the Godfather. Yeah, a certain amount of runtime minutes. Yeah, I knew there was some sort of technical. There are some good tracks on there. You own Predator and Lethal Injection. Yeah, right now I have Predator and Death Certificate, his second album. It was his first album, I think, when he was still with NWA. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah. Because Death Certificate's when he's got the notorious diss on NWA, where he's dissing Dre and Easy. He goes pretty hard. I like the beat too. That's pretty much why I bought that album, just for that one song. No Vaseline, it's called. It's one of the best diss tracks ever. Like when Ice Cube wants to diss somebody, like watch out, like he's coming for you. Even though he's not the best rapper out there, but man, he buries the shit out of him. He did a good job dissing Cypress Hill too. I like Ice Cube when he was like War and Peace, and I like War and Peace Volume 1 and 2, or it was when he was at his best, and he probably had a ghostwriter then. When he was like touring with Korn, and he was getting into like the new metal shit. Weird, Ice Cube went from like hating white people and always victim blaming on white people, and then all of a sudden he's like collaborating with Korn and touring with white people. Yes, the West Side. Yeah, I would have said that too. Yeah, the West Side Connection Bow Down album. I think that's the best shit Ice Cube's done. That was an awesome. Yeah, Bow Down is probably like the best song. Oh yeah, West Side Connection was a big fucking deal. I had friends and acquaintances in high school that loved that shit. We played that a lot in high school. We liked the West Side Connection. That was cool. It was a good album. I remember I traded somebody for that album. I had a soundtrack, the Bulworth soundtrack. Remember that movie Bulworth, and they had the song Ghetto Superstar? I had that soundtrack, and I traded somebody that for West Side Connection. Yeah, it had the Cypress Hill diss on there too. King of the Hill. Oh, I used to like the final track on there. I can't get enough of that gangsta shit. That's the part I remember. I like that song. I think that's my favorite song on that. I love that album. I want to find it. Hopefully there's like a reprint out there somewhere. Yeah, I gotta find Bow Down. That's definitely on my list of CDs I need to get. The Bulworth soundtrack, remember that? Yeah, I know, I was hooked on that Ghetto Superstar song. Plus, I'm a big Old Dirty Bastard fan, so... The movie sucked. You hated that Ghetto Superstar? I was a huge Old Dirty Bastard fan, so... I loved it. I know Praz from the Fugees. It was like his only hit. And like everyone from the Fugees got really big. Until Lauryn Hill went on a racist rant. Which would probably fly today, but you're like back then you weren't allowed to like be racist against white people. Now it's fair game. Now it's yeah. Lauryn Hill went on that racist rant saying she'd rather have a baby than knowing white people listen to her music. That ended her career instantly. Wyclef's always just been more into producing. He's not great at releasing his own music. He just became like big time producer. Yeah, Praz. I don't really know what happened. He just had to get a superstar, and that was it. I don't know what happened to him. Probably just doing stuff behind the scenes. But there was some okay tracks on there. I've been finding a lot of Jay-Z albums. My Jay-Z collection's pretty good now. But I gotta get his earlier stuff, and that stuff I haven't been able to find. There's been any reprints, or I have to go to the secondary market to finish my Jay-Z collection. Oh, what's your opinion on the Score album by the Fugees? Yeah, it's an old-time classic. Everyone had that. A lot of people had that album. It was very common. But that album sold so well because it appealed to both men and women. The women loved the Lauryn Hill bits. That "Killing Me Softly" song was ginormous. That song couldn't get away from. Then they had. Then they also got rap. They also got Praz rapping. They were a really good group, and it's a crying shame that they couldn't stay together and make more classic albums. They could have had at least another classic album under the belt. Yeah, it was an interesting group. You had a mix of rap and R&B. You appeal to the men, you appeal to the women. Yeah, Ready or Not was a dope song. I had a stepsister that had the album. That's when I listened to it. My stepsister owned the album. That's where I heard it. Yeah, a lot of women liked it. But Lauryn Hill was briefly very successful going solo. I think she won a Grammy for her album. She had a few hits. But yeah, I don't know. The labels dropped her. I guess she just became crazy. Yeah, she went nuts. Well, maybe she got addicted to drugs. I don't know. Oh yeah, Cowboys was another single. Yeah, that was another one. Yeah, it's a good group. It's different. You know? Just they didn't do just shallow music either. Like a band you compare it to the Black Eyed Peas. They have a different history, but when they added Fergie, it's just ridiculous. There's an example of a group that has a female singer added to it. But when Wyclef, just when he tried to make his own music, just so bad. But he didn't. But he's just good. He's just good at like beat making and producing and stuff like that. But when he tries to do his own shit, just please stop. Please stop. Yeah, Cowboys had a music video and everything. That was a good album. But had a decent amount of singles. There was another single too. I just can't remember how it goes. I know how it goes, but I can't sing. He had another obscure single, but I can't sing. Yeah, Killing Me Softly was a fun song to. Even if you couldn't sing around to it, you could still do the Wyclef parts. One time, two time. It's a fun song. Yeah, that Ghetto Superstar song, I can't listen to that song anymore. That song was buried into a. Oh. So I just liked it because Old Dirty Bastard. Bowling shoes. Each bowling shoe is a. Hey, what's up? PR, what's going on? Oh, we got a crash. PR, you cursed it. As soon as PR got here, the game crashed. Hopefully there isn't a save problem. It auto saves, but it's usually good when we start. Oh, Steven's got stuffed. What a bum. Oh, and Clark trying to sneak when the Mitchell didn't work. Man, Azra Stevens. I'm kind of glad the Fever didn't pick her up. There we go. Clark fighting Timpson. Clark's just unstoppable. How many assists does she have now, I wonder? Take a look at the box score. The glitch gremlin likes to show up during these sometimes. How's OBS holding up? Seems like it's. Yeah, it's like every time. No, I don't know. There we go. Looks like everything's still here. We're almost done. Let's go, Caitlin. Nice. Rachel Bannard putting on the moves. Okay, Chicago just got away with a double dribble. It's just fucking useless officiating. Absolute fucking useless officiating. Let's go, Lexi. Oh! Good job, Lexi. You're shocked you only first heard of Only Built for Cuban Links and Liquid Swords album in like 2010, but I've been listening to rap since '87. You just weren't into the Wu-Tang. Are you from the West Coast? Did they not promote it back then? Well, I didn't start listening to rap music until '97 or so. So it's basically Triumph. Basically, Wu-Tang got me into rap music, and so yeah, those albums were already out for a few years by the time I heard. But Cuban Link album was the first solo Wu-Tang album I bought. In fact, after I got Wu-Tang Forever, yeah, I was looking for the solo albums. Yeah, Cuban Link was actually the first one I took a chance on. I didn't even know it was like a classic album or anything. Yeah, I ended up buying that album. I wish I fucking still had it. I sold it to a CD store a long time ago. Yeah, that turned out to be one of the best Wu-Tang albums, like top 3. And later on, I got Liquid Swords. I'm like, oh shit. I still can't decide which one I like better. Maybe Cuban Link, but yeah, I don't know. Liquid Swords is another good one. Another favorite of mine is RZA. RZA as Bobby Digital. I really like that album. I just got nostalgia for it. A lot of people say that was like the death of Wu-Tang. That's when Wu-Tang officially died. And I get it. It's like a stretch from what their sound is supposed to be, but I love the Bob Digital album. Don't really care for the other ones, but RZA's only solo album, The Cure, that is a piece of shit. But yeah, RZA's my favorite Wu-Tang. My favorite Wu-Tang member. Iron Man's a good album, but Supreme Clientele is listed as one of the greatest Wu-Tang albums. Like, yeah, Supreme Clientele is even better, and that's where Ghostface like put a lot of work into, and he said like he went into like a dark place to do that album. That's where he put all his That's where he really put his heart and soul into that fucking album. If you haven't heard Supreme Clientele, that's really good. That's Ghostface's prized. But Iron Man's okay too. Yeah, Supreme Clientele is. Ghostface has like 1,000,000 albums though. Like I tried to listen to like all of them, but I just couldn't. After a while, it's like, all right, enough. Ghostface is still putting out fucking music. Old Ghostface. He's an actual ghost. It's now Ghost Body. Ghost person. You know who got shitted on as far as albums go, or at least it's partly his fault, but Method Man. He doesn't have a good solid album under his belt. He doesn't. He's like the most popular member. His first album had horrible sound quality, and the single that he's known for wasn't even on the album. It was a remix, the All I Need remix. His first album sucks, and then Judgment Day was kind of just... It's my favorite Method Man album, but Judgment Day isn't consistent. It's overly produced, and there's sort of just random songs thrown in there that don't suit the album. It starts off really dark, and then it sort of just gets into... And all these weird collaborations jump in, and then it loses its identity. It's got silly skits thrown in there that it just breaks up the consistency of the album. It should have just stayed under RZA's wing. It would have been better. But Judgment Day, I would say, is just, if they would have just slowed down on the producing and just like kept the features off, it would have been better. Yes, Tikal was Wu-Tang's first solo album. And yeah, Method Man did get big, and it did have that All I Need remix. But the album itself didn't have really anything on there. And it had horrible, just piss poor sound quality. It was noticeably bad. It was even worse than like ODB, I think it was next. And even that sound quality was better. It was actually tolerable. But that Tikal album sounded like shit. Like I couldn't even crank the bass up enough. Can't get it to sound good. You can crank the bass all you want. The sound quality is just recorded so poorly. Like the first Wu-Tang album sounded better. I don't know what went wrong. That album's not very good. No one looks at that album like, oh, it's a classic album. It's Method Man. It's like the most popular member, but it's never had a great album. Then after Judgment Day, went with Redman and Method Man, right? That's the best Method Man album, really, is the Blackout with Redman. And then he did put out another solo album, Tikal Zero, the prequel, which even he admits even Method Man admits that album was complete dog shit, and he regrets making that one. That's his worst album. And I was done with Method Man after that. Like, you can't put a yet. You've lost your touch. You're like a corny rapper now. And Method Man just became a corny ass rapper. That Tikal Zero album sucks. It was so bad. It's like someone wrote that for him or something. That's not Method Man. But I think that keeps him away. Other than that, Method Man could have had a chance of being like one of the greatest of all time. He was the only featured artist on Notorious B.I.G.'s Ready to Die album. Method Man was the only featured artist on that album. That's insane. That's a dope song, too. The what? Yeah, Biggie's Ready to Die album. That was the only featured rapper on there. Method Man, if he could have got some good albums under his belt, he would be, like, goated. That's what keeps me away from considering Method Man one of the GOATs. He never had a classic album. Yeah, 36 Chambers, like that album sounded fine. It didn't have problems, but Tikal had sound issues. I had all the Wu albums, and Tikal was the one I liked the least because it just sounded like shit. I put the CD in play, it sounds like trash. It's like distorted, quiet, and I've never bought an album that sounded that shitty. No, I didn't have an MC Hammer. MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice were big before I was like into rap music heavily. We had brief stints with rap music back then with MC Hammer and then House of Pain. House of Pain would jump around, and Cypress Hill with Insane in the Brain, you know. We liked some rap songs until we got like big time into grunge and a little bit of metal. Remember Redman Doc's the Name album? Yep, that was his third album. I had his first album. It's called What the Album? I had Redman's first album. I didn't own that, but I have listened to it. Yeah, Redman was just getting big then. Redman, he was pretty much created by EPMD. They're the ones that made it big. Redman also had some he had cool music videos. That's how he kind of stood out as a solo artist. Kelsey Mitchell, 16 points now. Yeah, you can definitely tell the sound quality, the difference between 1996 Ghostface Killer's Iron Man album. You can really tell the difference between that and like Old Dirty Bastards Return to the 36 Chambers, or yeah, or just the original 36 Chambers album. Definitely tell the difference in sound quality. But Tical was an issue of like they just didn't record it in a high enough volume that they didn't turn up the they didn't properly record it. Is what seems to be the problem. Yeah. Still got that old school Wu-Tang sound, but it's just not recorded loud enough. Like it was just fucked up. 'Cause I don't complain about Old Dirty Bastards album or 36 Chambers or even Liquid Swords has a few songs that are really old sounding, like old school sound. But the sound quality's fine. It's just when they recorded to Cal, for some reason they just didn't have their shit turned up. They didn't have their, I don't know, just they didn't record it properly. I think you can find remasters of it, but I don't think it's still. I thought I even had like a remastered version. It still sounded like shit. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can find properly remastered version of the album or something. But yeah, I don't listen to any rappers anymore. Like I'm even from Toronto, and I'm just like I don't give a fuck about Drake. Drake is super corny. Like, yeah, okay, he has some clever punchlines and stuff. Like I don't care. You need more than that. It's like you need character, believability. Like Drake ain't a fucking. It's not like a. You got to be a bit of a badass to be a rapper. And sorry, Drake is not a fucking badass. He pays people to protect him, and then he pretends to be a gangster. Like, oh yeah, you're a real gangster when you just give money for gangs to protect you. That doesn't make you a gangster. The guy's a fucking spoiled brat all his life. Drake is just so corny. I don't care if he's from Toronto. I don't care where he's from. If you're shit, you're shit. I don't care if you're next door to me. If you're shit, you're shit. I thought Drake was corny right from the beginning. I don't like corny rappers. That's why I was a big DMX fan. I was a DMX fan from like before anyone knew who the fuck he was. Like way before Rough Riders Anthem. I had his album a year before Rough Riders Anthem was out. I was showing my friends who DMX was. I got my friends into DMX. They keep hearing Kendrick's "To Pimp a Butterfly" is one of the greatest rap albums of all time. I didn't like it. It wasn't that. I don't know. I don't know if I would like it or not. I don't think I would. I don't like his voice. Like, I don't like his voice. Like, again, he just looks corny to me. That's okay. There's plenty of like rap music spanning from like early '90s, even late '80s to 2005. To me, that's enough rap music. Like, it's not the only genre I listen to. So when it comes to that, there's like a good 15 years of rap music you can listen to. You don't have to go beyond that. There's even like underground stuff you can get into as well. So there's tons. The genre's been dead for decades. Yeah, I heard something about CC in a text. So, oh God, next game. When's the next game? Good. I'm glad that she's getting this over with because I'm going to see Caitlin on the 18th. So yeah, there's definitely will be a game in between there. Thank God. When's the next game? What game? So it has to be the automatic next game, right? They can't just pick and choose. Oh, Caitlin turned it over right there. Oh, where's she dumping it? Oh, the Fever gonna blow this game. And Sheldon hit it. Oh boy, what are they up by? It's a 3-point game. I haven't been paying attention much to this. All right, so the next game is the Liberty on Tuesday. And I'm going to cross my fingers Caitlin Clark stays healthy to the 18th. Only 10 more days. So she'll be out on Tuesday at home. Then they got another game on Friday against the Wings at home. And then they got a game on Sunday against the Dream. They're in Atlanta. And then there's the Fever Tempo game on the 18th. I pray Caitlin stays healthy. That's a nice, colorful bowling alley. Now I can play some bowling. Oh, bam. There we go. Oh, I can get a spare. Nope, I didn't get it. No, bad hit. Save yourself in the gutter, but... And then the stupid game fucking shut down. I'm pretty sure that that counted. Yeah. Yeah, we were having fun trying the bowl, and then... Alright, well, I can focus on the game here and watch the Fever, see if they choke this game away. They lose this game, it's going to be fire Stephanie White all over the place. Oh, 99%. I don't think it counted a win. No, it didn't. Look, this is still dirty. It's completely dirty as if they just reset it. No, look, they're gonna spray this table. This stupid fucking game. Look at it. I'm at 90-something%. You have to jump back in and help me finish this. Look at it. Lexi Hall is important. Go, Caitlin. Boom! She's 5 of 6 from downtown. And offensive foul on Stevens. That's number 5. Oh, that sucks for any ticket buyers for the Liberty game. Uh-oh. They're like, sell, 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 before anyone finds out. Sell the ticket. Sell your ticket. There's a tech on Chicago. I'm glad it's out of the way. Oh my God, if that would have happened next Sunday, if that would have happened like next Sunday, I would have been like, what the fuck, man? I'm glad that it's out of the way. Isn't it a game of saved when we... I'm pretty sure I did the little... Maybe I didn't do the... I didn't make it official. Like, maybe I didn't hit that button to make it go. So it didn't save. Yeah, Cardoso, you suck. Let's go, Caitlin. There you go. Oh. Okay. All right, come on, Kelsey. Oh my God, Elsie, what are you doing? Kawhi Lexi? Oh. Okay. God damn it, Kelsey Mitchell, can you please hit a shot? Fucking Azrae Stevens couldn't hit the 3. Finally, thank you, Kelsey. '16 straight 20-point game for Kelsey Mitchell. She gets a lot of looks thanks to Caitlin. Like, it's because of Caitlin. It is. Look at another. That was Caitlin again. Here you go. Boom. Caitlin's always threatening to attack the rim, and they're like, "Oh nope. All right, here you go, Kelsey. Wide open three." And once Kelsey Mitchell heats up, I mean that's game over. Game over. She's just gonna make it out of reach. Too much firepower. Too much attack on with Caitlin attacking the rim, and then Kelsey Mitchell can't miss. Or at times Sophie Cunningham. It seems like she hasn't really been getting involved much lately. Yeah, a lot of mid-Iowa players, yes, seem to make a lot of players look good as long as you just make a basic layup or hit a wide open shot. I mean, it doesn't take a lot of skill to do that. But the thing is, you gotta keep pace and keep playing fast and be ready for a pass. Well, look like she made Kate Martin into somewhat of. It clearly shows like Kate Martin is completely irrelevant without Caitlin. There we go. Now let's make it official. Yeah, I don't think I made it official. I automatically went and started fucking around with the bowling ball. Alright, so make it, there we go. Now it should be good. There's the manual save somewhere, I think. I don't know. Somewhere in settings, no. Should be good now. Giving me the option to restart. Wow, Caitlin's really attacking the rim or really looking to draw fouls this game, and she's not always getting them. Hey there, Milla Bassett. Well, if you want, if you got time to game a little bit more, we can still have a game of Punisher. This game's got only 4 minutes left. But if you gotta go, that's fine. Maybe I can come back later if you want. I don't know if... If you want to do that, or play as the Punisher, it won't take too long. It's a little bit of a lengthy game as far as it gets a little bit monotonous. Punisher, it gets a little bit mind-numbing. You sort of just shut your brain off eventually. It's... Alright, I'll put that on in a bit. You gotta make sure you go into the one settings and put infinite credits on it. It's defaulted where if you as soon as you lose all 3 of your lives, the game resets. You have to make sure you set it on free player. Yeah, Caitlin's gotta watch it with threading the needle this. Good thing Chicago would have hit that shot too. But they're terrible and they collided with Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, illegal screen. Yikes. Yeah, Caitlin, don't just maybe not like high risk passes. Probably not a good idea right now. But no, but as you see Stephen Way yelling, just let Kelsey Mitchell throw up bricks now. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Don't fuck things up too much, Stephanie. Just let Caitlin play her game. As soon as you get in the way is when this team struggles. I didn't see the last game, but Caitlin did have an awful lot of turnovers in the last game. And yeah, that's fair criticism. You can't be turning the ball over that much. I know the Caitlin Clark, like hardcore cults, gets all offended. Oh, so what? She turns the ball over. Well, I picked up a strategy guide the other day. I picked up a Diablo 2 Ultimate Strategy Guide, Brady Games. Yeah, it also includes Lords of Destruction. It has the Lords of Destruction on the cover. It's an old school Diablo 2. Unfortunately, it's all in black and white, but it's a pretty cool strategy guide. It's got like tips on how to beat Diablo with each character and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's like $10. I picked it up. $10 Canadian, so yeah, it's $7 American. Yeah, it's cheap. And picked up a copy of Jet Force Gemini. I don't know why. I never did beat that game. I got pretty far when I was young, but that's a tough game. Guess I feel like I just need it. And it wasn't too much. It was 25 Canadian, and that's pretty cheap for an N64 game. It's about $20 American. For Jet Force Gemini, I thought that was a fair enough price. Are you playing Final Fantasy X2 with strategy guide? Yeah, sometimes playing games with strategy games are fun. Because following the guide, oh, there's a secret over here. Oh, I wouldn't have known that if I. All right, I'm gonna go this way or go to this, talk to this NPC or something, and then do this and that. Things that you probably wouldn't normally do. And it kind of extends the games. I don't know why the game just stopped. Stupid League Pass. Refresh. There we go. All right, we can seal the deal here. Kelsey's playing heel ball, just floats it up. That was way too wild of a floater. Luckily, we got the rebound back, and all right, time for Caitlin to play hero ball. Oh, she's gonna find Mitchell. Boston has to chuck it up, and she's complete trash, so she missed the shot. I can't stand her sitting at the three-point line. I can't stand what Stephanie White has done to Aaliyah Boston. She's way worse now. She played better under Christy Sides. Just killing the clock now. Go ahead, shoot. The fuck are you doing? Aaliyah Boston, like, who cares if you get your shot blocked? You had the shoot. She's such a dumb player. Like, just a bonehead of a... Not a fan of her. I'd take Shakira Austin any day over Aaliyah Boston. Dominated Angel Reese yesterday. She doesn't hang out at the three-point line. This is garbage ball they're playing right now. Oh my God. Thank God. That was a long two. That wasn't even a three-point shot. Oh my God. Kelsey Mitch couldn't even get her feet set properly. And they hit the three. 4-second difference. We're going to barely hang on to win this. As long as Caitlin hits her free throws. All right, as long as Caitlin doesn't choke again. I don't know. Playing that conservative ball like that is risky. We're lucky Kelsey hit that shot. That wasn't a clean shot, too. Like, oh, there's the first three. Here's Caitlin's choke job again. I don't know what her deal is with free throws. Her free throw shooting's been trash. You gotta hit this one. Bam. Oh my God, that wasn't a clean shot either. Caitlin, what is with your free throw shooting? Okay, don't foul him. This is where Dallas would blow the game, where Arike, the Goomba Wale, she's like, oh, I can't stand her. Arike, she's so trash. She's like Kelsey Mitchell, but like 10 times worse. Oh, I feel sorry for Paige Beckers. Like, She kind of got put in the same position Caitlin Clark in, except Agumba Wale's way worse than Kelsey Mitchell by a fucking mile. This is where like Agumba Wale would like foul on a 3-point attempt and put him to the line and blow the game. Oh yeah, Dallas is complete garbage. And they shouldn't be. Yeah, even Jessica Shepard played like shit in the last game. They got destroyed. Who are they playing? Oh yeah, they were playing the Valkyries. Valkyries just destroyed them yesterday. Paige Becker's over fucking rated. Something happened to her at the All-Star break. She got like she got all fucked up and I don't know, maybe she got molested or something. She can't play anymore. Desperation shot from Cloud, nothing, 4 seconds left. The Fever just hang on to barely beat this garbage team. Like if Dijonay kept playing this game, Chicago would probably win. Should have blew this team out of the water, but instead. Nah, the finish doesn't have anything to do with the ratings. If Caitlin Clark is, if the Fever are beating them by like 30 points and Caitlin Clark's having a triple-double, that'd even be bigger ratings if the Fever were dominating and Caitlin was having a crazy game. The ratings all revolve around Caitlin, so it doesn't really matter then. The only thing that would draw ratings away would be if the Fever were getting blown out and Stephanie White benches Caitlin. That'd be the only way the ratings would drop. Well, I'm sure the ratings are really good. Although, against Chicago, it's not like a big opponent or anything. I think last week or last weekend when Caitlin played, it was 2.5 million or something. Yeah, just breaking viewership records. Not a good win. They need to fire Stephanie White. Eighth game with 25 points. Second, tied for second most in duo history. Well, Kelsey's been able to catch Caitlin's passes, and Kelsey's been passing the ball a little bit more, so it helps. And Caitlin giving props to Chicago. Putting the coach over. Yeah, Caitlin's nothing but class. And a lot of people, I didn't talk about this yet, but a lot of people are mad at Caitlin because she won't give her opinion on men invading sports. I'm like, well, look, like, Caitlin just wants this to be about basketball. She doesn't want to get into the whole culture war thing. Like, it goes both ways. You know, the left are demanding that she speaks out against the racist fans, and she won't. She just wants to keep it about basketball. Well, it's the same thing with the right, demanding her to speak out against men invading sports. Look, it's both ways. She doesn't need to address anything. She doesn't need to get involved with your silly culture war. She's only like 23. What is she, 23, 24? What is she, 24 now? She's young. She just wants to play basketball. She doesn't need to be the front leader spokesperson of your culture war. She just wants to play basketball. She's playing at both sides. She doesn't want to fucking speak out on any of this shit. Just let her play. Let other people fucking handle it. She's the moneymaker. She doesn't have to get up there. Like, no one demanded Michael Jordan to get up there and be the spokesperson for everything. No. Like, just let her play ball. And if other people want to step up and speak, they have the right to do so. But Caitlyn also has the right to just shut up and play. And that's what we want all our athletes to do. But now, like, just shut up and play. That's what we want LeBron to do. Shut up and dribble. Well, that goes for both sides. Because now the right is saying, oh, Caitlyn, she's going to allow all these men in. She's not speaking up. Like, look, it goes both ways. I think that's fair. She doesn't have to fucking cater to the right. She doesn't have to cater to the left. Just let her play ball. And she's staying consistent. That's her human right. She doesn't call the shots anyway. She's not in charge. It plays out how it plays out. So I think it's just hypocritical for the right to just demand answers from Caitlyn and stuff. Like, you're just acting like the left at that point. Yeah, I know it's important that we keep men out of women's sports, and I understand where they're coming from. We need all the big voices to stop this from happening. Otherwise, you're going to allow this invasion to happen. I get all that, but still, Caitlyn's a human being. She's young. Leave her alone. She doesn't have to fucking take part in any of this. For fun, like, it's no big deal. She can't call the shots anyway. She's not in charge. So yeah, that's my take on that. I think the right are just acting like babies there. Oh yeah, and Caitlyn's long off. Oh yeah, the minute restriction's been off the table for a long time. You don't have any more of that bullshit. Stephanie White's kind of getting the fuck out of the way now, and that's why they're playing better. It's none of this run the offense through Kelsey Mitchell bullshit anymore. And yeah, benching Caitlyn like 4 minutes into the game, and yeah, you're just killing her momentum. It was so bad. Sometimes Caitlyn has to warm up. You can't just, all right, take her out. All right, let's throw the other game in, right? Let's do that. I already have it in. I think I have it ready to go. Nothing to do here. I can just... How do you go back to your house? Home base? Go to home base. Make sure everything saves properly. There. I already got it ready. All the flashy lights from all the hyper combo finishes are giving people seizures.
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics.
Let's gotta grab a drink of water. Let's just find it where that option is. Wherever it is. What's it under? Mick talks. You mean Mick? Mick talks. Soups almost had a heart attack. Was he losing his mind during that game? I was luckily yakking through most of it, but yeah, that comeback by Chicago. Oh my god. Okay, I think it's right here. Event mode? Yeah, I think this is what it is. I remember it was like in a weird spot. I think it's this. If you do high score challenge, it's just whoever's the best at 3 lives. But if you turn this off, it's arcade style and it's unlimited credits. Yeah, that's what it is. I remember when I first did this, I was like, what the fuck? That is... There we go. Let's grab an Eska. Okay, probably we'll be able to just find my game. If you just... Let's see, is there... Yeah, there's no invite, I don't think. Medium difficulty. Initial lives? Oh, that's just, yeah. We'll up it to 3. And bonus lives don't really matter. Yeah, sweet. Alright. Hold on, let's get a drink of water and start in a few minutes. Be right back. Yeah, let me know what Mitch is saying. Bitch. Yeah, I just also been following how Paige Beckers has been playing like shit, and Angel Reese has been playing like shit. So all this comparison to Caitlin Clark, like, just stop right now. Like, just that needs to end. Caitlin is just killing it lately. MVP race, and Paige and Angel is just. They've just had way too many awful games. Alright, I'll be right back. See if there's any headlines that popped up regarding this, the announcement of the 2 men going into the draft. I see there's a headline: WNBA planets set to ban transgenders from league after 2 NBA players declare for the draft. So yeah, there might be insiders already saying that they're going to have to do a transgender ban. Otherwise, they're going to get sued by 2 former NBA players. for discrimination. When their lawyers say, yeah, we can't defend against discrimination laws here, they can clearly... they can clearly fuck us over here if they want to. Play absurd games, win absurd prizes, or yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. It's fucking lunatics. Alright, good to go. What is this? I got an Asmongold recommendation. Why I'm gone. Don't know what that's about. Yeah, Carrington gets ejected in first quarter with flagrant 2 on Sophie. Let's hear what the Pope says here. Hold on. Oops. Spicy mustard Carrington.
He's in a spicy mustard Cougar Carrington. Edit again. The criminal Carrington is edited again. Ejected with a flagrant 2 with her funky and standards girl. Somebody need to put them powwows on her. And I wish Sophie would have did it. Let's get into this, man. Look at this here. This is crazy. Let me blow this up, man. Is this Dejanay's first game back?
Yeah.
Is this her first game back?
I've never seen her.
And she already at this type of shit? She's so far away from being able to, like, what are you about to become? Stretch Armstrong? Look at Monique Bills back here like, oh, that's easy 2 points. No, not with this fucking joker right here.
Gee, let's hear that.
Look at this. What kind of shit is that? What is this? And here she go with these pointy ass. This is crazy.
Yeah,
you can tell. Look.
Has no business. She went up and targeted her head.
Her donkey with your fake ass blonde wig. You mad at her blonde hair? This is crazy. You mad at her natural blonde hair, huh?
A hard hit, that's definitely going to be upgraded, I think, to a flagrant 2, Ryan.
I think that is going to be a flagrant 2. There is.
Oh, I wish. Come on, Timpson. You supposed to. Timpson, you right here. Timpson, instead of you doing this, you should have been attacking. Attack. What are you doing?
That's definitely.
Y'all just be letting this shit go on.
Yeah, what the fuck, Timpson? Get in there and clock her one.
Why did she got to get off the floor? You should already be in her face.
Yeah, like Sophie had to get up and then get up in her face, and Timpson's just like none of that. We don't want any players like that. We got enough with Aaliyah Boston doing that. Oh, Caitlyn just got her fucking head clocked in. Oh, next play. Like, fuck's sakes, Timpson, you should be up in there fucking right in her face at least.
Upgraded, I think, to a flagrant 2, Ryan.
You holding her back for? You should already be in her back.
Right. Like, what the fuck, Timpson? What are you doing holding her back? She gets up and immediately starts holding her back? The fuck?
I think that is going to be a flagrant 2. There is.
Fuck you, Timpson. If she wasn't holding her like that, fucking Sophie might have actually fucking threw a shot at her. She was trying to. Get the fuck out of here, Timpson.
Is wind up. There is follow through. There's potential for injury. Without Sophie Cunningham.
That's crazy. This girl's so far out of the play. So far and just clubs her. And no, oh my.
And she would have got away with that 2 years ago. That wouldn't even have been a foul 2 years ago.
bad. I'm sorry. She want to start acting like, and then she gonna push Sophie. Come on, man. You gotta catch her outside, Sophie.
This dumb bitch with her blonde hair, jealous of a successful woman with blonde hair. What a joke. What a clown.
No, we can't let this slide. Nuh-uh. No, we can't let this go. No, 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 no. I hope you.
And she'll play victim card. She will play the race card.
Meet her outside at the end of the game. This is first quarter, her first game back. But look at the other favorite players. Look at Kelsey. Y'all some fucking bitches, man.
Yeah, fuck the rest of these. Why, can't stand fucking Kelsey, Bost, or anything. They're just like, oh yeah, let him. Yep, let him get clocked. Let him get. They just sit there. They're not real fucking teammates. It's why I want Caitlyn gone. I want Caitlyn off this fucking team because fucking useless ass Kelsey Mitchell and Boston don't do fucking anything.
Y'all some suckers. Ty Harris, Mobile, you still back here? You still way back here. You was back here when it started. You was back here when it started. And you still back here. Kelsey Mitchell, you right here. Why you ain't go loke up on her? Ty Harris. Kayla Timpson. What is y'all black ass doing? Get your ass up there and do something. What are you doing? Kelsey Mitchell.
Flavor too, Ryan.
I think.
Oh man, and then she shoved her.
Is going to be a flagrant. There is wind up.
What's Stephanie White? What you gonna do? This is crazy. It's crazy. You got Michaela Timpson. They just standing around. Nobody gonna. Come on, man. And one. She still make the bucket with your faggot ass. Excuse my French. Sorry. She still made the bucket. Oh, they gonna put me in the yellow for this. They gonna put. I can't. Sorry, I can't help it. They gonna put me in the yellow. Oh, they gonna put me in the yellow, family. Come on, man. This is her first game back. She needs to be not only ejected, this is suspension for the rest of the season, man. You can't have this. She should be done. No paycheck. She should get no paycheck.
Yeah, that was a clean hit to the head. Targeted. Yeah, that's fucking. It's no surprise coming from the petty piece of shit, lunatic clown, wannabe white girl, menace to society, just a piece of human garbage. She's gonna play the race card like the lunatic cry bully she is. She knows what card to take because she's a child, just an immature brat. Yeah, fucking, she is a fucking hellspawn piece of shit. Anyways, are you still in? I think you're in, yeah. Asmongold got. Hold on, let me put the volume on my thing now. There we go. Asmongold got banned on Twitch. Okay, I thought that was old news. Yeah, I remember he got. To do your special move, you have to jump and then press attack and jump again to throw your grenades. It's weird. I don't think you can have something in your hands, but yeah. Oh, cool. You can bring weapons with you. You can bring weapons with you to the next screen. Yeah, that's a rare feature in a beat 'em up. Yeah, the Genesis version of this is pretty close. I don't think it fits this many characters, and Yeah, I don't think the online is perfect for this either. It's Capcom. So I think it already stuttered a little bit there. Slow motion deaths. Yeah, never seen this game in the arcade when I was young. I never. Yeah, man, I agree with the Pope. Like, the teammates should have got up there, especially Timpson. Like, where is the fucking unity with these teams? You see that in the NBA, man? Fuck. You're gonna have, like, the team fucking brawl. That kind of shit. That type of behavior is not as common in the NBA, but fuck, if anything like that happened in a men's league, these guys would have each other's backs, but like, what the fuck is, why should Sophie have to get up on her own and then get in her face? When Timpson was right there and saw the whole thing, actually held Sophie back from... Which we could have got to see a little bit of a cat fight, maybe. Yeah, that's the thing that drives me nuts the most. Is Caitlyn and Sophie are in their own little battles, and those fucking useless bitches won't help stand up for them. It's supposed to be a fucking team. This means you got each other's backs when there's a dirty player trying to injure one of your teammates. Timpson, you're like twice the size of her. Show her who's boss. What the fuck? I don't like that. Dijonet's a piece of shit. We expected to see this when Chicago assembled their little team of Caitlin Clark assassinators. Good old JC Sheldon and your fucking Dijonet. Your little thug team you're trying to put together. I bet you Rakia Jackson, I don't know much about her. I don't know if she would have joined in on that, but she has gotten into it with players before, so that's why I question if Rakia Jackson would have joined the assassination team or not. But I just remember Rakia Jackson getting into a fight with Bob Griner. There's already been men in the WNBA. Like, Bob Griner is a man. There's plenty of early footage of him completely shirtless playing ball. And I doubt those are female nipples. They look pretty, little tiny man nipples, like not. It's a dude. Bob Griner's 100% a man, so it's already just a very flamboyant basketball player, like lacks masculinity in a way, but has the size and shape of a male, and that's why Bob Griner has somewhat dominated the league in the past, not anymore. Bob Griner also prefers to be called Pops. admitted that he impregnated his wife, how much more proof do you need that's a man? Like, he pretty much admits that he's a man. So what? There's no controversy. Bob Greiner's a man, end of story. And prefers to be called a man. So what are we debating here? But for some reason, everyone just forgets about Bob Greiner. I question if Alyssa Thomas, we just call her Al Thomas. I question if that's a female. Yeah, and the Russians exposed her. They tried to shove her into a men's prison. I don't know why they complied and say, okay, put her in the female. Like, when... I don't understand why the Russians just all of a sudden just say, okay, well, fine. No, put her in the fucking men's prison and let that be the end of it. Well, I don't understand why they got suckered into that, but yeah, they were like, oh, don't put that in the men's prison. There's probably male genitalia. I don't know about that, but you remove her shirt and everything. It's got like men nipples. Like there's not a female spot on her body. There's no sign of her at all to be a female. So of course you put him in the men's thing. And yeah, that pretty much also proved Bob Greiner's a man. It's just there's overwhelming evidence and practically proof. You're surprised that they ejected her? Well, it would have really been an outrage if they didn't, since I know they're slightly better than when they were in 2024, or even last year when they said, this is a physical league, and they let Angel Reese get away with it. She did the exact same thing to Caitlyn. Angel Reese did the exact same thing, did the clothesline from hell. And I can't remember what they called it, but she didn't get ejected. So it was way worse back then. Yeah, they just let Dejanay, like, claw her eyes. They didn't do anything about it, even though the footage showed that she purposely directed her fingers into her eyes. Like, you don't block a shot like that. You don't, like, point your fingers downward at their face when you're trying to block a shot. So she did that intentionally. Nothing done about it. In fact, they tried to get a reporter fired for asking her if there was any ill will or anything like that. And of course, the spoiled, entitled victim is going to play victim card when they know they're guilty. That's all they can do. Yeah, they're just pathetic human beings with no dignity or... spoiled victims, spoiled brats, using their little black privilege that they get fed to, that they are brainwashed to abuse. But yeah, Adam Silver has gotten involved and said enough of this. And yes, there was a warning from Congress. Or warning from government officials about the discrimination and harassment to certain players. You don't even have to bring race to it. You're saying like certain players are being harassed and if you don't do anything about it, we're going to investigate. That was a huge wake-up call. It's just so pathetic. It's so pathetic that the government actually has to get involved. not something that we want to see in sports. We don't like it when government gets involved with our entertainment, but this is how bad it's gotten. It's just how out of control. And when there's no leadership, you have to still follow labor laws. Like there's labor laws in place that need to be followed. You can't just be a victim of the. You can't just be this woke mob and just have your own rules. It gets to the point where the government does have to step in because you're breaking labor laws and human rights. That's how Clown League it's become. That's how absurd this league's become. We have no leadership. Kathy Engelbert's afraid of her own inmates. Terrified. She's terrified of being called a racist. That's really what it boils down to. Dude, when people call you a racist, laugh at them. Wear it like a badge of honor, because that's usually when you're right about something. But that's people's biggest fear, is being called a fucking racist. So they bow down to the woke mob. And it's clown world. It's called living in clown world, and people don't know how to handle living in clown world. And they let people walk all over them. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't just. If it was Caitlyn, they would have teed up Caitlyn and yeah, in a personal yeah, because Caitlyn would have got up and like would get pissed off. Oh, that's attack, and then just a normal personal foul on Dejanay. Yeah, that's what it would have been. Yeah, there's too many fucking referees with agendas. It's so corrupt. Yep, the protected species. The Asia Wilsons, the Angel Reeses. Well, if the Fever don't win the championship next year, we should be drafting both Enos Cantor and Royce White will both be on my teams because we're going to be the only team that has the balls to do it. If you don't like it, you can kiss our ass. We'll give them max contracts. Goodbye, Aaliyah Boston. Goodbye, Kelsey Mitchell. We got these two guys and Caitlyn. Lexi Hall can stay. Sophie can stay. Well, actually, we gotta get rid of Lexi's taking up too much money. I don't know if we can afford to pay her. Oh, wait, they'd be on rookie contracts, wouldn't they? They're entering the draft. So we wouldn't even have to pay the max contracts. Caitlin, you can then, your assist would just be through the roof. You can just, like, go ahead and just huck up shots from the logo. Yeah, Caitlin just has to just make shots from the logo, and who cares if she misses, because we'll get the board every single time. Yeah, they got the league into a checkmate. They're going to have no choice but ban transgenders from entering. Because there's like desperate... The slows, the dumbs, they're like, oh no, there's a rule where you have to be on hormones for at least a year to declare yourself female. Like, there's no rule that says that. There's no specific rule tied to what kind of transgenders are allowed in. So, nice try. Oh yeah, the slows, the dumb people, like, can't handle it right now. Being owned on this topic. They refuse to acknowledge common sense. Okay, let's continue. Okay, good. They can't use this, oh, this is hatred towards trans people, and it's got nothing to do with hating on trans people. It's just they're not allowed into sports, and they have to use their own restrooms. That's all we ask. We don't hate, we don't care whether people are trans or not. Especially with me, I'm not a religious person at all. I say do whatever the fuck you want. Live the life how you want to live it, but follow basic rules in society. If you do decide to become trans, note that you still have to follow biological rules of what you're born with. And that applies to washrooms, professional sports, or anything where they separate genders is where you're going to have to comply. That's all we ask. But no, the mainstream media tries to teach us to worship these people and live society by the way they dictate. Where, of course, creeps and weirdos can take full advantage of that and just declare themselves a woman. And take full advantage of those laws, and now you're invading privacy, and you can't teach these common sense things to liberals. They're too brainwashed by their dumb television and their communist propaganda. They can't grasp simple, basic. It's just incredibly insane how dumb they are. They can't be reasonable. here in Canada, our own government and police department encourages this insanity behavior. It's embarrassing here in this country. Fucking worship the alphabet mafia. Worship them. The police even has like their logo on their cars and everything. It's so fucked up. What is it now? The LGBTQ. Now they've added like they added like the number 2. They've added like an N. They added like, it's hilarious what they say now. The LGBTQ 2 LN. They've added all this different shit added to it now. They've added 2 spirit. Yeah, they put a number in there. And I'm like, this is peak insanity. We have like government officials actually saying this. Like, it is so crazy. So that's why you see all these crazy people acting. Like, it's even encouraged by our own government police department. Like, you can't really blame like all the slows. Man, shut the television off. Don't consume any of it. It's just so blatantly evil now, you can't. I'd say, like, just watch sports and that's it, but then look what sports has become. Look how sports is. They've invaded everything. Movies, of course, your own Disney. Can't enjoy, like, Disney movies anymore. What's fun about this game is just like you're constantly like picking up weapons. There's constantly stuff to do. You're not just using basic attacks. You got guns and stuff. Kind of like Captain Commando a little bit too. Like. Good old cheese. Oh yeah, I went to Subway today. They don't have Swiss cheese anymore. All they got is like flavor. They got just like this, whatever their basic fake cheese is, with like different like flavors. So you can get like the Tex-Mex, or you can get like the different like flavors of the plain cheese they have, whatever it is. It's kind of like, ah, boo. I like Swiss with my. I like Swiss as like a deli meat sandwich. That's my cheese of choice. They don't have it anymore. Subway's getting worse and worse. I rarely eat a sub. I can't eat that much. I shouldn't eat that much bread, but it was just a once in a while treat, but yep, no more Swiss. Subways are all owned by Indians now. Yeah, it was an Indian that served me today. Yeah, whatever. They're okay employees. You know what? I don't really. I'll take an Indian over some crackhead, over some recovering drug addict or something. Same with Sing Hortons. We know that story. Yeah, I don't go there anymore. Yeah, I haven't been to Sing Hortons in a while now. I don't think I went. Oh, I was there once in Niagara Falls. But I also had like a gift card. I think I had some money on a gift card, so had to use it. Yeah, I don't go to Sing Hortons much anymore. I now like buy my own breakfast food. Like I used to crave Sing Hortons like for the breakfast food, but now I just make my own. Now I just buy my own hash browns. I got an air fryer, and that's like hash browns in an air fryer is really good. I make my own breakfast now. Not going to Sing Hortons anymore. Trade Boston and Kelsey for Plum and Cam Brink. Well, the trade deadline ended on Saturday, and Kelsey Plum went to Phoenix instead. But no, I wanted Caitlin to go to LA to hopefully play with Cam and Brink. It's just a fever organization. It's just been proved to be useless. People are hard on them in the off season, and I get it. It would have been nice to do more, but at the same time, there wasn't a lot of time. Like, that off season it was only like 3 or 4 weeks tops before the season even started because of the stupid lockout. So it was hard to get stuff done, but yeah. Just the fever organization sucks. They're not loyal to their own fans. Too many controversies, the handling of injuries, and just a huge long list of incompetency. It's just a horribly run garbage franchise. I would rather her be on a team with at least better ownership, like that's active with the team, like Magic Johnson. I would just rather her play with Magic Johnson under his wing because he's got power, he knows the game, he would probably vouch to protect Caitlin, and there would be less shenanigans. I don't know. Even though the Sparks haven't really done anything lately, and they're just off Indiana. That was just the worst place for Caitlin to go, and they're not ready for a big star. Where I think the Sparks can handle it better and profit more from it. Of course, I wanted Caitlin to go to New York, but then they got rid of their coach, and then they have probably agendas there, you know, like we can't trust a New York team. I don't know. Fired the coach just because she's a straight, like, there was no reason to fire her after winning a championship, and didn't make sense. I thought keeping her in New York, there's a good chance that's where Caitlin's going to want to go. But instead, you just fire the coach. I don't know, New York just seems like they're going downhill. So. Doesn't seem like a likely destination anymore. But still possible. Like, how much longer is Brianna Stewart? She's been in the league for a while now. I think Caitlin could play alongside Sabrina If Sabrina doesn't mind being the number 2. That's the key. I want to see Caitlyn play alongside Sabrina. It would be nice to have like Jonquel Jones. I want to see Caitlyn play with Jonquel Jones. Just athletes that can handle her passes and finish around the rim a little bit better. Give me Jonquel Jones over Aaliyah Boston any fucking day. I want real athletes grabbing boards. Aaliyah Boston can grab boards when they come directly to her. She's not flying around like Lexi Hall, or I'd almost say Monique Billings is better than pulling down boards than Aaliyah Boston, but the numbers would say otherwise. Aaliyah Boston puts up some numbers, but she just doesn't make impacts in the game. Like, whenever you see her stats, I'm like, that is the most quietest, 18 points I've ever seen, or 20 points. That's the most quietest 20 points I've ever seen. It seemed like her baskets weren't at any of the crucial times during the game. I think she's massively overrated. She doesn't use her size to her advantage. Anyway, Subway and KFC. Subways are, oh yeah. And KFC's... Oh. Holy shit, this boss is tough. And I don't care about the whole halal chicken thing. I don't mind halal at all. It makes the chicken taste better, so non-stressed out chickens apparently do taste better. Now, I've never put it to the test myself, but I don't mind it. Okay, bless the chickens. I don't care. Halal chicken I'm fine with. I'm not gonna... Hey, if it makes the chicken taste better, I don't care. Go for it. I guess it's just the principle of it, like, oh, we have to do it this way now because we don't want to offend the fucking towel heads. Like, okay. That's what we don't like halal, is all we have to cater to the towel heads because they've taken over. That's pretty much what we don't like. But like, a lot of people don't know what halal is. Like, I even had to explain it to my own mother. Like, she just thinks like halal chicken is just like chicken covered in nasty Indian spice. That's what she thinks like halal is. Like no, it's just chicken treated differently. It's just the execution process and everything's differently, and it's got nothing to do with like the flavoring or the taste. You can still slap some barbecue sauce on there. And a lot of people think halal is just like chicken with curry smothered all over it. But yeah, I rarely eat at Subway. I know I would not want to eat Subway often just because I don't trust their ingredients. Oops, I thought it was Nick Fury there. Sitting there punching air. Yeah, I don't trust Subway's ingredients. Half the shit I'm eating is fake. They put a lot of shit in the buns. Yeah, there's probably a lot of chemicals in that food you don't want to eat very often. Yeah, when it comes to like fast food, Burger King and all that, all the bad stuff's usually in the bun. Got all that addictive flavoring and stuff. That's all like mostly in the bun. Oops, I didn't put Punisher on the title. I'm gonna get yelled at by Princess Rescuer. This isn't Powerwash! Oops. Yeah. I think we're almost near the end. Their bread is fucked at Subway. My sub did look a little bit... Yeah, the bread did look a little strange. I noticed with that cheese, too, that new cheese. I was just talking how they don't have Swiss anymore, and now they just got assortment of different flavors of their regular, fake, whatever the fuck cheese they have. And I remember there's like different colors of cheese they had instead of having like, you know, mozzarella or Swiss or what else do they have? I don't think they had. I don't know. I used to always get Swiss, but they don't have it anymore, and they just had like different colors of their regular cheese. I just went with the regular mozzarella. I went with Italian herbs and cheese, and yeah, it looked a little off. Like, it didn't look like. Didn't look moldy or anything, but it just, I don't know, it just looked fake. Judged by the shit tomorrow. Last Subway sandwich I had, like, I had a good shit. I had no problem digesting it, so that's why I'm having another one. Like, to be honest, like, I digested it all right, and it didn't. That's also what their chemicals do. Trick your body into putting it through. So I still feel all right now. I'm feeling okay now. Yeah, like I said, I eat there maybe once a year, twice a year. It's just on my way home. So. Yeah. First one I've had this year. Oh. Kingpin. Now he's mostly Spider-Man, isn't he? His Kingpin's also Punisher. Yeah, the bread didn't seem right. Yeah, it doesn't seem as good. Yeah, they just keep lowering the quality. It's no surprise. I'm not surprised at all to see it. Spider-Man is kind of a... Punisher is kind of a Spider-Man guy. Oh yeah, I'm sure everything under the Marvel wing is... I'm sure the Punisher's with the Avengers and stuff. Oh, it's weird. You never see, like... You do see it in the comics and stuff like that, but you don't really... You don't see Punisher with, like, the X-Men. Or you sometimes see Spider-Man with the X-Men. Yeah, I never see, like, the Avengers with X-Men. I never see Punisher or... Yeah, it's a pretty good beat 'em up. Like I said, it gets a little bit monotonous after a while, but at least it doesn't go too long. It's a nice addition to this collection. Would have been nice to have been on the Marvel collection. Yeah, it's good. I like the mix of guns. Oh yeah, I would say I would compare it to like Captain Commando, but not quite. Captain Commando's got a little bit of final fight. Not as many weapons. Yeah, this one's pretty chaotic with the weapons and stuff. It's pretty cool. It is a good one. The Genesis version's pretty close to it. I think it's got all the same levels and with the Genesis version, you're forced to beat it on hard mode in order to get the proper ending. It's crazy. Did you hear more, Dark Bell? Did you see any of Pat the NES Punk's video? There was another Amico that was discovered. I didn't even know about this, but someone got an Amico and exposed it to use like these cheap parts for the power supply or something. They had to open it up and, I don't know, plug some stuff in. It was so like a lot of these places, like if the Amico would have came out, there would have been a lot of power issues with it. I don't know the technical full things about it, but yeah, the power shit was all loose inside, and they had to connect it all. So like if these things would have shipped out, a lot of these Amicos would have had power issues from the start. But yeah, these were just little prototypes that were. This thing was never designed to come out. I think that's what a lot of detractors aren't understanding, that this was supposed to be the next Coleco Chameleon scam. It was basically a scam from day one. That's why Tommy was lying from day one. Lied about being on the launch pad. Like, you can easily say that this was a scam from day one. And taking it apart and looking at it, it was just a retro Pi, or it was just a little. The Coleco Chameleon was a Super Nintendo Mini in disguise. This was a retro, the cheap little retro Pi thing in disguise. It wasn't meant to actually come out. It was meant to steal money and take it to all these weird all these weird places and show it to families. Oh, this is the next Nintendo Wii. You're gonna finally bond with your kids playing this gaming system, and it was a scam. They found investors, and it was a scam from day one. All these games were fake. Okay, the Care Bear games was fake. They were just relying on dum-dums not to know that the Care Bears games was a free mobile game, and what was it? The Evil Knievel game was just a mobile game, but casuals don't know this. They're not digging around the internet. It was a scam from day one. It was pretty clear and obvious. And Tommy with all his crazy ideas, she's getting investors all excited, and none of this stuff was. He never got any type of effort with the motion controls. That was all fake. Punisher was a big part of the latest Spider-Man movie, yeah. What's this? You talk about dad bands? What, the worst of the worst dad rock bands are at Ribfest? Oh, well, is Kim Mitchell there? Or who else? Well, Jericho's, yeah, well, Fozzy's a Ribfest band. It's like Festival of Friends or festival bands. They're the bands that DJ likes to go see. He likes to go. Yeah, I'm sure Chris Jericho will be there with his band. Have I seen any footage of Guns N' Roses at Toronto a couple days ago? No, I haven't, but I don't think it was Toronto. Maybe it was, where Axl Rose had like a dental emergency or something and was a couple hours late. Like, what? How does he still do this? He's late for every damn show still. Just go away. I'll never go. I'll never buy a Guns N' Roses ticket. I don't need to see shitty Axl Rose. His voice has been gone for decades. But no, I didn't see. Was there something else that happens? I heard something about him being late for a dental thing. I don't know if that was in Toronto. No, I'm going to see Rob Zombie in September. Going to see Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson. Not going to see. I could have went to see. I think Wu-Tang is still playing. I think they're like a week after, but I can't go again. It's gonna be on like another Tuesday. I can't go see Wu-Tang. I already got my Rob Zombie tickets. Plus, rap concerts are nowhere near as cool as rap concerts are lame. You're going to go see Seven Dust next weekend. You've seen Seven Dust probably a few times by now. Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that band either. They're not the worst band in the world, but I don't like them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, not the worst band. I think there's a couple songs I don't mind from them, but I think I played like some Guitar Hero songs or something. But yeah, I still don't care for them. They're a weird band. I've seen Gojira play. They're still a pretty respected band. I've seen Gojira. I've seen Bullet. Was it Bullet for My Valentine? Kind of like a chick metal band, but they don't have any chicks in it. But yeah, they're okay. They got some good songs. They're kind of like a thrash metal band, but they're like kind of like an emo thrash metal band, sort of. Oh, what was that? I always remember the name of it. I keep thinking they're called Spatula. What are they called? Oh man, I cannot remember that stupid lame band I once seen. Opened up. I think they were maybe a. Oh, I think they were one of the bands that opened up for Korn. They were really lame. I've seen Stone Sour before. Yeah, they opened up for Korn. I don't like Stone Sour. Huge fan of Slipknot, but no, not so much the Stone Sour. You're going to the Falls on the 20th. You're gonna go check out Skylons. Dude, I beat Space Harrier. I pumped a lot of tokens into Space Harrier. Played through all 18 levels. Yeah, and 2 tokens for continue. You only got 10 seconds to put in 2 tokens, so gotta make sure you do it good and smoothly. But it's good, the tokens go downwards. You put the tokens in downwards, so that's what all arcade machines should be. Put the quarters and the tokens down so that they go in good. God, so many games, the fucking stupid tokens get stuck. Then they ruin your game. Yeah, Skylon had a lot of shit out of order. The House of the Dead 2 and the Jurassic Park game were out of order. I would have played that Jurassic Park game. I would have hoped that they fixed the monitor and shit. That Lost World game, that's the old one. Where on Clifton Hill at Adventure City, they got the Jurassic Park Raw Thrills game. That game's awesome. I can get like top score in that game. I play that game all the time. The Jurassic Park Raw Thrills game is fucking awesome. But they had like the old Lost World one there. But yeah, it was out of order. And the Simpsons arcade game, if you put in your token, you get like 69 lives or something.
Oh, thank you.
That machine's nice and generous. You can just play through the whole game, not have to spend a bunch of tokens. What's this? Do you like Justin Trudeau's son, new rap music? Little carbon tax? No. What is this, like an AI thing? Justin Trudeau's son, little carbon tax. That's a funny joke, though, if it's... Oh, yeah, I'm just seeing, like, just cringe photos online of the lesbian couple of Trudeau and Katy Perry. Pure cringe. That was Justin Trudeau's reward for destroying a nation. Good job destroying the nation and brainwashing him and turning him into little pansies. Here's your robot wife, Katy Perry, who has to like tap. She has to like tap the side of her head to stop her eye from blinking. That was beyond weird. Oh, my eye is twitching uncontrollably. Let's just tap the side of my head. Oh, there we go. It's working again. Like, she's not human. Sorry, but human beings don't have to tap the side of their head to make their eyes stop twitching. She malfunctioned. So enjoy your robot wife there, Katie, Justin Trudeau. It's like one of those weird AI robots. That's what she is, or she's something. I don't know what she is. Something that we can't comprehend. But there you go. Hope you enjoy your little robot trophy wife there, weirdo fucking Trudeau. She probably puts a strap on every. She probably puts on a strap on every night. Yeah, little carbon tax would be a good name for Trudeau. You should be like J-Rock, little carbon tax J-Rock type style rapper. Saying that relationship won't last. Well, it's been going on now for, what, since COVID? It's been quite a few years now. Aren't they married? They're not married yet? Like, been together for a while now. Alright, was it 7 o'clock? Guess that's it. I guess I'll get caught up on all the drama. Been watching more videos based on the Carrington stuff. Yeah, I agree with Pope. I'm on the side of where's Sophie's teammates not jumping in. Yeah, here's Black and White Sports. DJ Carrington's clothesline, Sophie cutting him, post-white privilege. Oh yeah, so DJ Carrington's calling this white privilege after clotheslining her in the head. Yep. That was the easiest prediction ever. She got ejected because white privilege, yep. Gonna play the race card, and then the slows, the racist retards are gonna say, oh, this wasn't even a hit. This was pure accidental. She was going for the ball. When you see the clips of her arm wrapped around Sophie's head, they're even showing it here, like the arm up on Sophie's head and wrapped around her face. But the slows are going to call it it's white privilege. She was going for a block. And you know what the irrational lunatics are going to say. Joke of a league. And yeah, Sophie got attacked. But the main thing is none of her teammates backed her up. Is this a good game for the SNES controller? Yeah, all the buttons would work. Yeah, I could have used it. Though I still had my Pro controller on from Powerwash. The only thing with this game being included, it's like there's a difference between fighting game fans and beat 'em up fans. Like, not all fighting game fans care about beat 'em ups, and vice versa. There's people that just like beat 'em ups. They don't want all these fighting games attached. But I mostly got this collection. I find still playing the Dreamcast version a lot more fun on Marvel vs. Capcom 2. There's less special moves, but they have the trio attacks, which you can't do in the arcade version. And I like unlocking characters. It's fun to do in the Dreamcast version. It gives it length, gives it depth. But it's still cool to have like more special moves. I don't mind the arcade version, but the Dreamcast one is the one that I was used to playing. But I mostly bought this game for the Punisher and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. I never did buy this game for the Sega Saturn. I always had it on my list, but it's sort of an expensive game you have to put aside. It's like over $100 or whatever. I wanted to get it. I was close to buying it, but then this collection got announced. Yes, I love X-Men vs. Street Fighter, but I also like playing this version. It's just got a different roster of characters. But now I have it on this collection. Also, I don't have Marvel vs. I just skipped this one. Marvel Superheroes. And X-Men Children of the Atom is just fucking impossible. It's too hard. And the original Marvel vs. Capcom, man. Yeah, I find the end boss to be way too difficult. And it's just nothing compared to the second one. But I like this collection. Final Fantasy XIV now on the Switch. Oblivion's coming out pretty soon. Yeah, I'm not putting time into that. I'm still grinding in Final Fantasy XI, so any of that RPG shit, I'm still going to that. Yeah, I would probably play Oblivion if I had time. see about the winter. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Get some eats. Just relax. Chill out tonight. Oh, you grabbed the Super Bomberman collection? Yeah, if you like those games. I don't like Bomberman very much. Never was my thing. Didn't even play it back in the day. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Well, I'll be tied up on Sunday, so I don't know. Don't really have many multiplayer ideas. We've played them all. But I'll be playing some Super Lucky's Tale. I know it's a game that a lot of people don't give a shit about, but I kind of want to play through this game again and see if the Switch 2 version has faster load times. It won't take me too long to get through it. Maybe I'll play it on a weekend, on a rainy day, or yeah, if I'm not doing much next weekend, maybe I'll pop this in on a Friday, Saturday. It's a fun little 3D platformer. And yeah, I might pick up some arcade games or something. Not too much coming out soon, so not that I'm interested in. Play Mario Party? Yeah, I refuse to get that upgrade. I'm not interested much in playing those. Okay, like, I don't know. I know I could always upgrade my shit, but I barely even play the NES and Super Nintendo games. I don't need more on my plate. I don't. Mario Party, you need to get like 2 other people as well. You gotta get like at least 4 people to play Mario Party. It's complete random. There's hardly any skill involved. It's luck of the dice, and then Nintendo just randomly awards the winner. Yeah, there's no online beat-em-ups coming out. We got that expansion for Marvel Cosmic Invasion. They'll have the next expansion for that. And I don't know. Or could give the Scott Pilgrim games a try. For really bored. Yeah, we always can go back and play some other shit. I don't play Star Fox. I did about 10 hours of that game. I was doing some of the challenges, but they got too annoying after a while. And it seems like it's just, some of them just seem impossible. You have to kill enemies a certain way, and I don't find doing challenges in Star Fox to be very fun. I'm not motivated. I did some really tricky ones. I did unlock some of the stuff I wanted to unlock, but nah, I just like the base game and that's it. And I can't get the point requirement in that Aqua stage. I tried to get the medal in that one. I can't do it. I don't know how it's done. There's not enough enemies on the stage for me to kill to get the point, so I don't know how it's done. I just don't like the challenges. I don't get it. I can't. It sucks. Just like the base normal game, whatever. I played like 10 hours of it. I'm done with it. That's the Switch 2. There's the one game, 10 hours. And then all the games that are coming out are all Switch 1 games. I'm looking to maybe get that Castlevania game. It's supposed to be good. The Castlevania game, that's coming out on Switch. That's not even a Switch 2 game. There'll probably be a Switch 2 version later, but yeah, because the Switch 1 version's only supposed to have 30 frames per second, and I could care less about that, and I'm not a frame rate whore, so yeah, whatever, 30 frames per second. I couldn't even tell the difference if it was on 120 frames a second. I wouldn't even care or notice. So yeah, I just want to get the Switch physical of that. That's it. Oh no, I'm supposed to be look forward to an Ocarina of Time remake. I don't give two shits about an old Zelda game. And that's gonna be the Switch 2 lineup. Like crap. And then some Dark Souls ripoff, some Duskbloods game that's gonna be overly frustrating to play. No thank you. The Switch 2's lame. It's just trying to be like PlayStation. It has no identity. It's like that's all it is. And then Switch versions of everything we've already released. That's what they're doing, and it's lame. Of course, Nintendo's doing it the most lazy rehash possible of making Switch 2 versions of everything now. There's just nothing coming out. I thought the first year of the Switch 2 was pretty good. But of course, the second year, absolutely nothing. Splatoon Raiders, like, what a waste. No one gives a fuck about that game. I think even, like, Princess Rescuer said he bought it. Like, it's not even worth it. It sucks. No shit, it sucks. Could have told you that. Don't buy Splatoon Raiders. No one gives a shit about it. It's dumb. It's a shitty game. A shitty franchise. Oh, and then you're 100. Then we need another Fire Emblem game because those games are so easy to make. You can just AI generate a bunch of fucking stages, put a bunch of plain animation and text in there, just run it through the AI machine. There's your fucking Fire Emblem game. Garbage. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Nintendo. It's no longer Nintendo. Yeah, we just wait for our Mario game once in a blue moon. Gonna wait 10 years for a Zelda game, but in the meantime, we got Xenoblades and Splatoons every fucking year. What a waste of resources. What a waste of... Nintendo sucks. Nintendo just straight up sucks now. Every 3 years we'll get something. And now it's just rehashed. We could have done without that Star Fox game, like whatever. It was okay. At least they didn't... I don't feel burned because it wasn't a full price game. Like, it was worth the price. It looks good enough. Plays good. Too bad I can't make the most out of its features, but I don't feel robbed by it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But yeah, it's nothing. I know the Fire Emblems... Oh, stupid. Fire Emblems and, yeah, Mario parties. They're just so easy to generate. We already got our token generic tennis game. Oh, no, now we got, what, do another golf one, another... These wasted throwaway games constantly. Yeah, they can have cool ideas using the Donkey Kong and Mario franchise, but they don't. I hope Splatoon Raiders fucking flops. I hope it doesn't do anywhere near. Just stop it with Splatoon. They're weird. It's Fire Emblem, Xenoblade, and fucking Splatoon. They're the three franchises that won't fuck off. I want something else, something different or new. How about that? Okay, if you're not gonna do Mario or Donkey Kong or something, a new Star Fox or like a, then just come up with something new then. Stop rehashing the shit. But yeah, that's just lame Nintendo. They don't do anything exciting anymore. Oh well, who cares? Video games, less money that I have to give them. Less money I gotta spend sitting on my ass playing this shit, so I don't care either way. I'll go find something else to do. It's not the end of the world. I'll go find something else to do. More money to go to concerts and shit like that. Like, I don't care. Anyways, I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I'm gonna get around to it this year or not. I'll try. I gotta get down to the barcade in Toronto, the huge one they got down there. They got a really, really nice, huge barcade, 2 floors. A lot of classic games and classic cabinets and shit. I'd like to go down there and shoot a video. But yeah, the Switch is now going to be, it's probably going to approach 2 years old and no main Mario game yet. What the fuck? I know. And people were expecting a 3D Mario this year, and it's like, guys, I don't think you understand. Like, Donkey Kong Bonanza took over that spot. It takes Nintendo so long to make these games. I don't know if we're gonna get another Mario for a while. That Bonanza game was our Mario, so these are the expectations you gotta have with Nintendo. They can't. This isn't 2000 this isn't 2008. This isn't 2010. Where the industry was just pumping out games and the industry was thriving and we didn't have all these Fortnites and free-to-play games, you know, cashing in and taking all the... We didn't have that. It was good back then. We were spoiled. Now it takes years. And now it's just regular developmental. It's just developmental hell 24/7 for Nintendo and Sony. It's always developmental hell, and it's brutal. That's why now it's, I think, like a scary thought. We got about maybe one more Zelda game left in our lifetime. We'll maybe see one more Zelda game before we're all dead. Seriously, that's how long it fucking takes to get these games out now. You might only see like 2 more Marios before we're dead. It takes them like 8 years to pump out a fucking game. But don't worry, you'll have Xenoblade 22. You'll have like a dozen Xenoblades and different variations of Splatoons in the meantime. That's where Nintendo's at right now. Anyways, I'm done ranting. You guys have an amico day, including you. Yoda. Have an idea, guys. You. And even you, Yoshi. Have an amigo day, everybody.